What is going on? I'm Zedmont. We are doing the early season tech guide from the dev build. Little sneaky peeky here for you before the season starts. Now, this season is probably the easiest season ever for planning your tech. So what we're going to do, first of all, make sure that you do throw code ZMOT, Z-M-O-T, into your creator boost. It'll make your warships go 500% better. Note you have to hit enter there. On the dev build, it doesn't work. Can't get the million diamond purchases on the dev build, sadly. Now, I've jumped up to rank 11. A lot of you are probably around rank 11, depending on where you finished last season. Don't fret. Even if you're starting from rank 1, this will work for you. Now, this season, this tech tree is the easiest tech tree in history as far as planning. Like, literally, don't open anything. Just go this road right here. Get rocking and rolling, and that is going to be the best thing ever. And now, if you're saying, but Zedmont, the answer is no. Don't do it. Don't get these mines. Don't get any of this stuff. Just stay on the path. Move on forwards. You're going to lose a little bit maybe at the beginning, but that is going to be the way that you're going to make that massive jump from like 10 or 11 up to gold into diamond. It's going to be absolutely insane. What you want to do here is take the easiest and fastest road over this way, like something like this, and we're going to be going straight for bombardiers. Now, you might lose a little bit along the way, but you're also going to win a bunch along the way. And so one other quick note is while you're doing that, and like I said, don't do it. There's going to be traps all along the way. You're going to lose to someone who's got warriors, and you're going to be like, damn, but I really want warriors. Don't do it. Bombardiers are going to be so worth it. Now, again, do check in with the channel. Do consider subscribing. There might be updates along the way, but this is the very glaringly obvious things that are going to work for you. Now, other quick note, Barrage. There is a massive trap here. I talked about this in my sneak peek, but if we have a look here, these engine rooms have 20,000 health. If you waste tokens upgrading Barrage to tick 5, you're going to have a very bad time. So we're going to unlock it right here. You'll notice that the damage, 6,000. That's going to be 4 to get an engine room. Not awesome. Up there, you go to 3 to get an engine room. That's pretty darn good. Go one more step, and suddenly you're at 10,000. 2 Barrage for an engine room. Boom. Shakalaka. That is going to be just absolute money. But the fact that it's 20,000, we don't need to do 26,000, 27,000. So do not upgrade Barrage to tick 5. That is going to be a massive mistake. Next up, I know I said not to worry about riflemen. Upgrade your riflemen a little bit. It's going to be the difference between win and lose. Also, get those landing crafts up. But first, don't forget that gunboat. Gunboat is going to play a major factor this season because of that barrage. Also, flares. You probably want to get your flares to at least tick 3, maybe tick 4. Don't worry about your machine guns. Don't worry about your cannons. Focus on saving those tokens to get your barrage up. Also, Bullet's going to be a little bit of a factor. You probably want to upgrade him a little bit, but that tick 4 barrage is going to be your first main thing you want to get there. Maybe you can't quite get there. Spend your tokens on your riflemen. You're going to use riflemen for a long while this season. Even if you put them in front of bombardiers later on, we got to get our tech up somehow, some way. So for me, it's getting those landing crafts up. Look at that. We're at 315. Let's keep on moving. Getting that extra engine room. That means you're probably going to be barraging 2 engine rooms at this point, sending Bullet for the 3rd, keeping on along this path. We are going to get into troop damage. Again, barrage tick 4 before you do any of this stuff. But you can see here, we've got lots and lots of these upgrade tokens. We are going to keep going. You see how close people can get. So plus I think you get like a couple extra chests at the beginning of the season. So you're going to be sitting there knocking at the door for this 4th engine room and bombardiers. It's not going to be a huge wait, especially if you finished in high gold or diamond or even legendary. You're going to be there like first couple hours, but the initial race is right to bombardiers. So don't fall into those traps where you lose to someone who's using brick or warriors, or someone comes in with medics or something ridiculous. those are going to be all false economies or false something or others. Sure, at some point we're going to come back here and upgrade our machine guns and our cannons and our landing crafts, but for the initial, only tick 4 there, only tick 4 there, and only after you get your barrage up to max. Here we go. We got some extra tokens to throw towards Mr. Bullit. Probably should have thrown a little bit more towards him instead of our cannons or machine guns, but doesn't really matter. Now we can throw some more towards that troop damage. Again, don't worry about troop health. Don't worry about rocket launchers. This is going to be the easiest season ever as far as those initial metas. Don't get distracted. Bombardiers all the way, baby. Then you're going to have Bullit out front. You're going to have, maybe he's throwing some shock knuckles to get some mines cleared. You're going to have riflemen, and you're going to have bombardiers just chucking away. And then look what's after bombardiers: artillery. Suddenly you are absolutely crushing people's base races. So warriors are going to be the fastest troop, but who needs troops when you've got artillery and barrage? And I am probably oversimplifying as far as not upgrading your cannons and your machine guns, but don't forget, if we can upgrade our artillery and our bombardiers, we're going to be just absolutely crushing people's hopes and dreams. So every season I tend to preach the whole lean tech, which is, by the way, not my coining. I think that's Luke's coinage. You'll see him on the leaderboard every single season. Orion as well. The whole naked base. This is the nakedest of all bases. You're not going to be able to stop people. You just need to be faster. And the beautiful thing about this is we're not going to be wasting a heck of a lot of troops. So if you don't have instant training, really doesn't matter. Get your barrage, get your bombardiers, and get your artillery, and you will be ahead of so many people. It's going to be mind-blowing, and you're going to absolutely crush their hopes and dreams. So that is all for me. I am out of cell service, out of internet service the majority of this week, Monday through Wednesday. So that is why I've done this video here on the dev build. It's another sneak peek, get you thinking about that tech tree. Speaking of that tech tree, there has been a Boom Beach calculator for the warships that has been released. A big shout out to the people who were involved in making that. I have not looked at it yet, but I've heard some good things about it. Some things that are in progress as far as like licensing and mobile and D365 and all that sort of stuff, but 95% of the way there anyways. So anyways, that is all for me. Very quick video. No gameplay, nothing except for some brain thinking to get you rocking and rolling into season 33. And I've heard a couple people, at least one person commented and said, shock mines are going to stop Bullit. Well, shock mines are way over there. They're also, like, we can get into rocket choppas potentially. Don't worry about heavies. We'll talk more about the later on stages of this season later on, but for right now, just all the way in, baby, all the way to artillery. Get that barrage, and now once you get your barrage to tick 4 later on in the season, this is going to pump up to a different health, so maybe, just maybe, tick 5 will be worthwhile, but more likely that artillery is going to be a better usage of your upgrade tokens. Anyways, that is all for me. Massive season, the base raciest of all base races. I shall talk to you soon. Hit me up in the comments. Let me know if you're going that path, if you're going to warriors, if you're going to try and get shock launchers or something else, if you think I'm crazy. Also, do throw that in the comments. Otherwise, follow me on Twitter, like, share, subscribe to this channel, and I shall talk to you soon. Thanks for coming in. I'm Zedmont. Peace.